That's a Z Bricks in the chat now. Welcome everybody. Maniac for Bricks here. And I've got I meant to do a haul of that. I meant to do this week's haul. Usually gonna be between Friday, Saturday, as of last week, I believe. But I thought this time we'd do one that is a mystery. Something I didn't already open. I already had in the mail. I didn't already do a video for it, but hey, we'll do it live. Might as well, no problemo. So, Z Bricks, welcome to the stream. I enjoyed your podcast. I'll probably leave some comments afterward. I left a whole bunch in the live chat. I don't know if you're reading them, but it invited a lot of really good discussion. And I think they actually talked more different topics than I remember from my podcast, which is incredible. It's great. I remember sticking to like a handful of them, not to mention all the times we had to re-record. But hey, it's all good. And let's see what's inside this package. Yeah, clearly I have a lot that I need to work around this space. I've been building as much as I've been doing some building and cleaning almost simultaneously, so it's like something fills in. Alright. This one comes to us from outside the US. That much I can tell you. On the opposite side of here was a customs style of label. Oops. I'm knocking stuff over. Yeah, I'll clean up around this. Don't worry. This was definitely an easier option for me to get to than the other space. The other table. Ah! Okay. I think I'm going to have to add this one into the unofficial series of weird packages. It's still hard to top the Life cereal box. That's been the biggest contender for a box that somebody uses to ship this thing. Deputy Chef Bricks, welcome to the stream, buddy. Right on time. So this one is actually in a giant shoe box. I didn't even know they make shoes this big. What kind of travel? Okay, that's not helpful. It's not really telling me anything about the shoe box. But yeah, shoe box indeed. Everything has arrived inside of that wrapping. I've had some really terrible cases of people sending stuff in. They would have a giant box for a very small thing, covered in, like, there's no bags to it, and they've covered it in, what do you call it? Packing peanuts. Like, you had to really dig through the entire thing to find every little piece, because they just put the thing in a box, and then sent it on its way. So, Sebastian Cortez, what is inside? Giant shoebox. Must be Shaquille O'Neal. Maybe they are. I mean, it's from the UK. I don't know if it's going to be the right shoe sizes of what we have here. They sort of... Oh, they do have a conversion. Cool. They have a conversion thing here. 26 to 20. That's February 26th. I guess that's when they got the shoes. I have no idea. It says AB. They actually wrote on this for a bit. UK size 9 shoes, which in the US is a size 10, it says here. That's almost what I wear. Wow. I don't remember having a shoebox this big, though, for my shoes. These are like hiking shoes. Multi-sport, ideal for hiking in all weathers. And showing that right there. We're here for the ridiculous as much as we're here for the Lego. So, let's see what's inside. I did not order shoes. Clearly. I would not order them from the UK if I had to order shoes. I have enough useful pairs for me right now. And, yeah, they would not be that. Anakin07, welcome to the stream. Drum roll. I was really hoping I would just immediately grab that and toss it away. That did not work. Oh, I know what's in here. Alright, so some of you might have remembered a little while ago I was doing another live haul and, well, actually building. It was I recorded the haul, and then I did a live stream of building a set from this, and I'm actually looking at one of them across the room from here. Don't need that. But, I still have to make the video. I have a lot of video footage, surprisingly. And I just need to still go through the process of organizing it and then finding a good way to consistently upload it. That's, that will be taken care of later. This box finally has arrived for LEGO Hero Recon Team. This is something I've mentioned before on the channel. LEGO Design by Me was a brief program from LEGO where you could download a free software for a PC or Mac. Originally called LEGO Digital Designer. It's still been called that, but the program by which it's gone through, Sega's texting me, hashtag blame Sega. Sorry if you got that vibrate sound in the recording. It's not just one LEGO Hero Factory. That's the fun thing about this, Sebastian. We have three Hero Factory Hero Recon Team sets. They were from the same seller. They were gonna be bundled to, like, they were independently sold, but I tried to bundle them together and cut down on the shipping and everything like that. So that was great. I was happy with that because I'm like, these rarely turn up in general from Bricklink, from eBay, from any kind of site. I've looked for a while for any one of these, and I thought I might as well go for three just to get a feel for the variety of it, because Design by Me is something fan submitted. It is original creations. I've done a video for it, and I still have more to do for it sometime later. And all that LEGO does for it, I don't know if at that time they really checked for the integrity of the model, as I mentioned in the previous one that I did on the live stream. But they, with this system, with Hero Recon Team, this came out in 2010, 11 or so, if I remember correctly. It might actually say on the back of the box. Or on the side of it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, copyright 2011. 2011 is when they created a line called Hero Recon Team. This was a subset of Design by Me, just using Hero Factory parts. Now, you could still make a model in Digital Designer with Design by Me for Hero Factory parts, or including Hero Factory parts, as I mentioned in the last video. This one is almost like a custom builder, where on the site itself, you don't even need Digital Designer for it. On the site itself, it goes through the process of head, body, arms, weapons, every part of it is done in browser, and you change the colors of them, you get to change the styles of them, but there is an exclusive piece included with every single one of these. That's what's shown on the box itself, this lime green Hero Core, only made for Hero Recon Team sets. That's what kind of makes these somewhat valuable. If you wanted to get that certain color, or if you were a big fan of Hero Factory and wanted to have something more complete with it, that's how you do it. The boxes themselves are much in the same style and size as the LEGO Ideas boxes. This is roughly about the same as the Women of NASA, the Research Institute, a bunch of those smaller ones. Instead of it being horizontal, it's now vertical. Or now, I mean, looking at it after seeing those, but this came out long before them. Matthew MBG, only 7 people watching? Hey, that's fine. Anybody watching is fine by me, because that number doesn't... Hey, it's actually an improvement, and more power to us. So, yep, an exclusive piece. Remember the floating hand. Exactly. Yeah, I still have to... I'm still looking forward to making that video about the floating hand, or floating head. 3 LEGO Hero Factory, oh my. Exactly. So, and the other cool thing about these is not only that you get to make your own colors and combinations of parts in this, you will still have basically the same style of figure with different things changed around. You also get to name it. So each of these has their own independent name that's printed on the packaging itself. For this top one, I have Commander. Oh, is that the same for all of them? Oh, the bottoms of them are the same parts. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look through this. So it actually explains in the back of it what the purpose of Hero Recon Team is in story of Hero Factory. Hero Recon Team members are renowned for their intelligence, creativity, and unquestionable bravery. I am pleased to welcome you to our ranks and look forward to working alongside you as we battle the galaxy's worst villains and monsters. Commander Merrick Fortis. Hero Recon Team, knowledge is strength. Merrick Fortis, I have no idea if is a real designer. That would be cool if they actually like snuck that in, but it could, for all I know, be a made-up name for this universe. Hero Factory did something where characters weren't named a very abstract name, a very cultural kind of sounding name like in Bionicle. They had more realistic names. So one of the main characters that's been through most of the series was William Furno, often abbreviated for packaging and marketing purposes as just Furno, but there was a full name, or Jimmy Stringer, which I thought was really clever because it's like Jimi Hendrix, Jimi, the same spelling, but also the fact that this hero is specialized in sonics and sound as part of his the way he works, which I thought that was cool. My personal favorite was, I forget what his first name was, but most marketing called him Surge, the blue one, if you may. So inside of here, we've got the parts. There's already used copies of these. These are not sealed, so I was totally expecting the parts to come in their own bag. Bionicle Forever, welcome to the stream. And yeah, we got some Hero Factory action for today. I unabashedly liked Hero Factory for the first couple of years, up to about Savage Planet. And, it was fine standing on its own, building-wise, but also for the Monster of the Week kind of mentality with it, I thought it was also kind of creative that they were like, we build heroes, they're custom designed for certain situations, and that kind of encourages more, building opportunities with them. So, let's see. We've got a bunch of orange and some lime green parts in here, and I don't see a hero core. I mean, I see the orange and blue one. I don't know why I don't see the silver and lime green. So this one is, wow, this is some really interesting printing for the instruction manual. It's very shiny. We've got Daniel Goldclaw. That's the name of this character. There's a close-up of how he looks, how it's posed on the website. It does also have stats in there about his speed, armor, attack, defense, and intelligence. I'm just going to move past that because that's okay for now. We'd like to include a special thank you from all of us in the Hero Recon team. We're happy you have used our service and hope you have enjoyed the experience so far. As an additional bonus, and to congratulate you with your agent status, we will include a secret code that you can use in the online Hero Factory game. Start up the game, enter your hero, and then give the code below to Quaddle, the little robot hiding in the back of the control room. So each of these do actually have their own printed code with them. The game has been defunct for a long time, so I'll just share that here because I don't think it's going to change anything. Even if there was a backup of the game online, I don't know how well the codes would have carried over to work within the game. This is like a standard Hero Factory instruction manual. It actually follows through very nicely on building the body, unlike our previous freeze ideas set. I do find it interesting that they added in like the spikes and the flame pieces for armor. I haven't actually used the program myself. Even if I didn't get a model, I never like just toyed around with it, so I don't know the merits of its customization. But yeah, very simple. Very there it is. I am hoping that we're not going to strike out 3 for 3, that we don't have the hero cores with them, because that's important. And that's something I would definitely contact the seller about. Like, hey, what's going on here? That was supposed to be in there. I think some of them might have also included a sticker. I've seen a sticker float around every once in a while, like a round sticker that includes the Hero Recon Team logo on it, and these figures in the background or something like that. I don't know for sure if that was supposed to be in here as well. I don't even know if I have it on my own, like picked it up some other time. Yeah, there's instruction booklet. Joey! Micah Studios, welcome to the stream. Alright, so, looking at number 2. Yeah, it doesn't print it on the box for the figure. I was mistaken about that. I was thinking about the other one on the other side. That was, not the same thing. Alright. Bag numero dos. And box numero dos. So the boxes are roughly the same exact thing, print-wise. That kind of makes sense. This was... I don't remember how long this was before Design by Me was discontinued. But I would imagine it didn't... Like, Hero Factory Recon Team didn't last too long. And I don't think Design by Me was far after that, before it got discontinued. I'd have to do more research on that. I don't have that knowledge available to me right off the bat. You had a basic set of skeletons, then you just customized the shells and had a selection of add-ons. It did come with a sticker. Thank you, Bionicle Forever, for letting me know. So far, 0 for 2. No Hero Core included. Yeah, I'm going to have some words to share. That is an interesting thing, though, that for this model in particular, they don't use the same chest piece, and yet they still add the Hero Core on there. That's what I kind of like about getting multiples of these, as well as multiples of Design by Me models in general, not just for the rarity of them, but how unique that they can be implemented in the same system and still carried out as a set. For Hero Recon Team itself, this is fascinating, because I thought it would have been very standardized for a lot of the pieces, but I do like that, you know, you got a bunch of more options. This particular hero is called Anthony X-Ray King. Again, having some stats on the front of the instruction manual, the same greeting on the inside, but with a different code, and again, having the standard building instructions. Again, this one kind of does something different. It's like making this crossbow at the end of it for one hand. That's actually pretty cool. You know, just on the merit of uniqueness, and even again the spikes, you know, where they're placed on this, pretty nifty, pretty neat, very green as well. I don't know if the green was intentional because of X-rays. I don't think X-rays are always done in green, but hey, I'm not gonna argue with a green model. At least not until we get to 2007, 2008 Bionicle, the lime joints. They still get at me. I actually had a set that I built a while ago, used gently, carefully put together, and it was still, yeah, it still had that problem. JB Brick Fanatic, fancy. Welcome to the stream. Fancy meeting you here. Yes! Okay. At least we got one of these. One of 3 of these pickups actually has the Hero Core. I'm happy about that. I actually noticed right now, this is a molded, like, marbled color. That is awesome! I thought this was just a plain silver or gunmetal gray. I never really paid attention that much. Wow, it's like Christmas all over. This is getting even better. Also, I thought it was fascinating that one of these models already used a Bionicle piece, which even in Hero Factory wasn't used that much. So the fact that the factory was still producing them, Lego, not Hero Factory, the fact that they were still producing that part was pretty interesting. So, our last one for today is Alexander Missile King. This one actually does have it on the instructions as well as the figure itself, so we don't have anything extra with it, but at least we do have the beloved marbled Hero Factory core. This white part does come off the back of it, and there's technically 3 pieces here, but that's totally fine. This is amazing, and if I'm correct, this is what should have been included in all 3 of these, but was not. Unless there was something different where it's like you had the option for it and people just didn't choose it, that would be disappointing. But, oh, I like this. I definitely like that. That looks so cool. Half and half, but just enough blended between them. There's a little bit of silver tint on the edges of the shoulders. That is super sweet. This is a hero core that is before they made the breakout ones. This is based on the 2.0 figures, so that's why it doesn't have any code or anything on the back of itself. A lot of the pieces are from 2.0 as well. That is awesome. That is fantastic. I'm glad that's here. Alexander Missile King. Let's see those instructions. Okay, so we got the code again in here. And again, standard instructions. Okay, not bad. Huh. Wait, was that in the other one? Yeah, I'm going to have to look back and find out. So this one's actually a pretty basic figure, just looking at the end of it. He doesn't have a lot of advanced weaponry or specialized, hands or anything like that. Not a lot built on top of the figure. But, okay. It's still different. I still like the blend between the white and lime green. It actually works pretty well for everything. Even the black kind of fits into this color scheme. Now that the chest piece is also like molded specially. Whoa, so amazing. Assemble, welcome to the stream. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So one thing I noticed that I thought was a bit different is that usually in this part, yeah, they have a LEGO Universe advertisement. And I'll have to check the other instructions, and maybe I skipped a page or something. But I missed that they had a LEGO Designed by Me advertisement and something for LEGO Shop at Home in general, featuring the firehouse, and a couple other things in the background. There's some city. I see some space police. There's a monkey. There's power monsters, power miners, rock monster, keychain. Not even the figure. You can actually see the key dragging off of him. Oh my goodness. One day I'm going to own a building that is just going to be this. It's not going to be the same thing as the Plastic Brick Museum, but it's going to be awfully similar in concept. I would love to do that kind of thing, or organize it with other people to create that kind of thing. But this is funny. I'm not sure. I don't know. Again, I apologize. I haven't pronounced it correctly. I need to... Maybe I'll keep a pronunciation key on me, so I remember that. Been a little while. Let's see. So I'm going to look back at the instructions real quick to see about the other items. Okay, so interestingly... Okay, this one... Okay, I was wrong here. I was wrong. So at the end of these instructions, it shows he has a flame sword like that. It did not come with that. So it may have been a mistake on the seller's part that it was the wrong part included in there. But, yeah. Check it out. That's the last page. There was no other advertisement for LEGO Designed by Me in the rest of this. That is strange, because I thought that would have been a standard thing. Also, I wanted to make a note that all of the boxes also have the same silhouette on them. Not even the silhouette of the hero that's created in the box. Just is really... I kind of wonder how this one's built, because this looks a bit more advanced. At least that weapon on the side, has a lot of pieces. There's some tubing going on with it. That's actually fascinating on its own. Alright, let's go back to the first box. Back to the front. See how that one was with all of its pieces. Okay, weapons are correct. And this one doesn't even have this is the last page. That's it. Wow. Every one of these is a bit different. I imagine they had these as extra pages in case there was a bit more to build for them. But that doesn't make any sense. Something about this doesn't seem right. I don't see why they wouldn't put it in formulaically, because some of those were already look, I haven't gone into building an instruction manual or how a book is published and binding and everything like that. It might be part of it. I don't know. I don't know if it ripped off. Looks like everything was here. Well, merch is not available right now, unfortunately. I'm pulling back on that. I may redesign stuff. I may come up with new things in the future. That's it's a bit ambitious right now for me to do that. What the piece was used. The other piece I do have, it's in one of the other figures, and I would be able to show that. I do also have spares of them if I want to show all three at the same time and accurate to the instructions. Oh, wait, actually, that reminds me. Oh, this one's wrong, too. Because that piece in the ending, you guys probably noticed that before I did. That piece is not the same thing. And yet, that is in here, so it's probably an extra. Like I said, this is a used copy of the set, so I'm imagining that the person who sold this probably had another piece added with it. Maybe the kid added some pieces from their collection, and that just got mixed in with it. Maybe that's also why the Hero Core wasn't included with every one of these. At least I have one of them. I don't remember in the listing itself if it mentioned about that, but I will look that up sometime later. Captain Wolf 360, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? So, there we have everything. I will build these sometime later. I will try to do a more thorough video with their construction and, get better close-ups of those pieces. I will also contact the seller, see if there's anything else that was supposed to be there that wasn't. Yeah, Design by Me videos. I never thought that I was going to have multiple Design by Me sets. Really, because they're a rarity on the black market as it is. Like, whether or not people use the program, but it's also not too expensive. Because the first one that I got was on Facebook Marketplace by pure luck for $20, and according to the instruction manual, the original price for developing that was $60. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have an inflation rate difference, but that's still a bargain for me. Each of these wasn't too bad, and I've seen some other ones online where it was just the instruction manual, which is definitely the most important part, but you do kind of want the whole thing together. And as I mentioned before about the Hero Core, that's an exclusive thing that may or may not be sold on its own. I don't even know if Bricklink has a I'm sure they have a category for it. I don't know if they have listings with those exclusive pieces. The boxes, those are good to have together. It's like an ideas set, but before ideas. You want to have the whole thing together, even if you get it used. I have the Lego Maze. That was the only used Lego set from ideas that I own. That's actually pretty remarkable. Most of them I've gotten sealed copies in store or from a friend or something like that. But the Maze, at least it was complete. It had everything, include the box, instructions, all that junk. Actually, it may have been missing the instructions. I think that was the only thing. But that's something I can always get later. It could be the Bionicle piece of Rockshi. That is true. That piece was used a lot from Rockshi onward in 2003 to almost 2015, 2016. It got one or two other uses there. But yeah, I'm not going to build these for right now because I'm going to save that for sometime later. I've got a bunch of other things to do. Still working on some videos. I hope to put up another one for today. And I will talk to you guys then. Have a good one, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And be excellent to each other. I know I keep ripping on that quote from Bill and Ted, but I got no better words than that to say. To keep positive.